Hey guys, today I'm going to go over some examples using exponents and how to properly evaluate them in a more complex manner. So what I have done is I have taken two examples from work that I've given my students. These two problems were ones that many students did evaluate incorrectly. So I just wanted to make this video to show you how to correctly solve these problems and hopefully fix some common mistakes and errors that have been happening. So the first problem that I want to go over with exponents is when you have a negative number as your base. Is your final answer going to be negative or is it going to be positive? So a good way to look at that is that if I see that I have a negative base, if this is an odd exponent, so like 3, my answer would end up negative. If it's a even exponent, like right here I have 4, my answer is going to end up positive. So I'm going to go ahead and show you why my answer is going to end up positive. So first of all, you need to break it down and understand that this right here just stands for -2 times -2 times -2 times -2. My -2 is being multiplied 4 times. So -2 times -2 gives me a positive 4. So now I have a positive 4 times a -2 times a -2. Positive 4 times -2 is -8. So now I have a -8 times -2. -8 times -2 is going to leave me with a positive 16. So my answer is going to be positive, not a -16. And it's because I kept track of all the positive and negative multiplying integer rules in my work. Okay? So if you're not keeping track, you could end up with the wrong sign in your answer. So like I said, a good way to double check, if it's even, it should end up positive. If it's odd, it should end up negative. Okay, I've got my second example up here, and I'm not exactly sure what my students were doing, but I saw a variety of answers for this problem. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to properly evaluate x squared plus y, and it's all cubed. So the important thing to realize here is that I have parentheses around this whole chunk. So this whole thing is cubed. So that would mean that, x squared plus y times x squared plus y times x squared plus y. Now, instead of me writing that all out, which you could totally do, I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to do order of operations. So what I'm going to do is parentheses first and then take care of that exponent. So as you notice, I have x equals 2, y equals 10. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rewrite this, plugging in that x equals 2. So now I have 2 squared plus 10 because y equals 10, and all of this is cubed. Now, I said I'm going to follow order of operations, solve within parentheses. So 2 squared is 4 plus the 10. So I know that in the parentheses, I now have a 14 cubed. So now all I have to do is take 14 cubed to get my answer of 2,744. Okay, so if you're given the values for your variables, plug them in, follow order of operations, and take care of the exponent whenever you need to take care of it. Okay, so there you have it. I have shown you two examples where my students made common mistakes, and hopefully this addresses either what the issue was, or it just opens your eyes to paying close attention to those negatives and positives in the order of operations. So I hope that cleared things up and that you are more successful with exponents. See ya.